This is Penny. This is Penny 4 days later. I flew all the way from Florida to Pennsylvania to get a brand new puppy and documented my first 24 hours with it. This marks hour 1 of the first 24 hours I'm going to spend with my brand new puppy. Little did I know that when I was done filming 3 days later, Penny would end up like this. Having a new puppy should be fun, but this was one of the most tiring, exhausting, and hardest experiences I've ever had. We woke up at 5 a.m. that morning and drove all the way to Orlando. We jumped on a flight and landed in Philadelphia. Got our rental car and drove over to a town known as Lancaster. Lancaster is best known for its prominent Amish community. The reason we were heading to this Amish city is because we wanted to get an Amish puppy. There was a super nice Amish family that breeds puppies, and we were able to buy one for $300, which is a steal because goldendoodle puppies are usually in the thousands of dollars. And this is where we meet Penny so I can document the next 24 hours with my brand new puppy. Guys, this is Penny. She is adorable. This marks hour 1 of the first 24 hours I'm going to spend with a brand new puppy. See, Penny was great when we picked her up, but there was one issue. See, Penny smelled absolutely terrible. We got Penny from a very nice Amish family, and they had a barn. That's where they were holding the dogs. That's where they lived, and it wasn't the best smelling living conditions. Being trapped in a car with her was awful, but there was no way we could bring her on the plane back home smelling like that. So we desperately needed to get her a bath. Alright, so 1 hour in and I'm without my puppy.
Okay, I feel like there's a lot of questions to be asked. Why am I in Pennsylvania? Why am I getting a dog? If you follow the channel or know me, you know I have a dog. I have 2 of them at home. They're actually being watched by my brother right now. I don't know how they're doing.
Alright, it's dog walk time. You guys ready, doggies? I think they're ready. How was that walk, Khaleesi? What about you, Millie? I think they liked it, guys. I think I did a good job. You guys should hire me to walk your dogs.
We're getting a 3rd puppy. Her name is Penny. She's just this adorable little puppy, and I'm so stoked about it. I'm a little sleep deprived, but it's gonna be worth it. But I'm from Florida, and this is the weirdest thing because this is just such a different experience from Florida. From something as small as the climate, like it's really cold, to something like the fact that I'm literally in the middle of this like Amish community, and it's really weird. It's just an entire different vibe. It's so interesting. I've seen things here that I've never seen in my hometown in Florida. And I'm now starting to realize I came extremely underprepared. As of right now, it's about 38 degrees, but it feels so much colder. Maybe because I'm wearing this, which is like fleecy, but underneath it's just a t-shirt. I'm so cold. Maybe I'm just used to the Florida weather. I don't know what it is, but I am freezing. Jeez. Let's go back into the car. And so how do I go about preparing for bringing a new puppy home? Well, first of all, one of the most important things is she needs to get a bath, which we're knocking out as we speak. Secondly, we have this little carrier to hold her while she's in the plane. Got a little bowl for food and water. Is this like a pouch to hold her? That's cool. I don't even know what that is, so I won't speak on it.
What is it?
This gray thing.
Yeah, it's a sling.
Poop bags, kind of self-explanatory. One of the most important things, treats, and we got her harness and leash, which she's gonna love. I can't wait to put those on her.
Thank you so much.
She is adorable.
Thank you so much.
Oh
my God, she smells good too.
Better. You too.
Now we can fly with her.
She smells so much better now. After that, the hours flew by pretty fast. We drove back to Philadelphia. For the most part, Penny was well behaved in the car, though we did have one issue. The Pennsylvania roads were very bumpy, and poor Penny kept on getting car sick, so she would drool from her mouth and eventually throw up in the car. But it was okay, we cleaned it all up, gave back the rental car, and got back to the airport. She's so cute. Sweet, okay, so what's the game plan?
Oh my God, there's an Earl of Sandwich here.
That's really good. This is yummy. Everything was going good. We had a lot of time in the airport because my dad insists on getting to the airport 3 hours early. But Penny got food and water. She got carried around the airport in the sling, which looked like a lot of fun. We made a bathroom stop, and then we waited for our flight. Our plane's boarding. It's time to go.
Can I pet your puppy?
Of course. Now it's time to go catch our flight. And then we finally boarded the plane. We put Penny in her bag, and my mom sat at the window with Penny at her feet. To all of our surprise, Penny did great throughout the 2-hour flight.
All right, and we are finally back home in Orlando. We have roughly a 2-hour drive home, and that's where things get really exciting. I'm just kind of scared to introduce this new dog to the 2 other dogs at home. I mean, I hope everything's good. But just 2 more hours, and then we get to see how the dogs interact with each other. And I finally get to sleep in my bed and not some uncomfortable airplane seat.
And afterwards, we had another 2 hours of driving from Orlando to our house. To nobody's surprise, she puked again. And we asked my brother to move all the cars out of the garage because that's where we would have all of our puppies meet. So, what's the game plan with this?
Well, you're supposed to let them meet the other dogs in a neutral setting so that the other dogs don't get territorial and they have a chance to like sniff and meet each other.
So I can't really tell if she was well received or not. I mean, they're not barking or fighting, which is a good sign, but they're also not really playing. They're almost kind of avoiding each other. Me and the puppies are gonna get some much needed rest, and then we're gonna see how they interact tomorrow. That morning, I woke up greeted by Penny, but the most exciting part was my brother got to meet Penny for the very first time. Do you like her? I had to go to work later that day, so I enjoyed my morning with Penny, relaxing on the couch, took her out on a walk to meet all the other dogs in the neighborhood, and there were a lot.
A doodle steam.
Yeah.
She's more social. Come here. Mommy's here. Mommy.
The intention was for the video to end here, but while I was at work, the unexpected happened. I had no clue what was going on because I was working, but my brother was in the action, and he can tell the story a lot better than I can.
Okay, so it started when my mom let our new dog out, and she was taking a poop. I don't know why, but there's holes in this fence. And the dog's tiny and squeezed in this somehow. Then my mom like screamed at us like, oh my gosh, the dog's out. So I'm like, oh shoot. So I come over, try and help her. She places a chair right here and was gonna place another one here so we could like climb over. But before we could get the second one over, just a pitbull comes out of nowhere and just starts like, I don't know how to describe it, eating the dog. So then I jumped over the fence when I saw the dog. Because at first I thought she was playing until I saw like our dog in her mouth. So then I like jumped over and started like kind of trying to pull the dog off. I see like the owner trying to like rip its jaw open off the dog. So then I just started like punching it because I don't know what else to do. I mean, that's all I could think of in the moment. Our dog finally got free. Her arm was broken. So when they went to the vet, I was like kind of nervous. And I was pretty sure we're gonna come home with a dog with 3 legs. Thankfully we didn't. She's in a cast and it'll heal, but that's what I was thinking in the moment.
But Penny's okay. She's healing. We're giving her a bunch of love and finding ways to still take care of her with her hurt leg. We even found a stroller. That way we could bring her on walks and she doesn't feel left out. But to all of those with dogs, big or small, please just keep a good watch on your dog. And make sure if they're out, that they're on a leash. Because right now, Penny shouldn't have to be dealing with this. She's 13 weeks old. She's just a puppy. And now she has to deal with a broken leg. Since this happened, we've received so many kind messages from friends and family. We appreciate all the love and prayers that you guys have sent Penny's way.